Alright, here's the IBC tote system here. I got 4 totes. They get filled with water that comes through this hose from the creek. They fill up. All 4 connect into 3/4 inch poly. The poly goes this way. It's running behind here. It goes into under this dog kennel top piece here. It goes, there's a Wayne 1 horsepower pump. From there it goes into 1 inch PVC. I've got I took a check valve. I took the spring out of it, similar to something you do with a foot valve when you make a ram pump. You take the spring out of it, and when the water lets the valve fall to open, but the pressure of the siphon, I believe, stays too high. But what I was trying to do was get it above the water level of the IBC totes to stop the siphon, and then the check valve with no spring would fall when I shut the pump off to let air in and stop the siphon, and the water would stop flowing, so I could put the pump on just an electric timer and water my plants multiple times throughout the day. But that's not worked so far. And then down there is a check valve. You might be able to see it next, kind of close to that blue garbage can top with the fertilizer in it. Getting a lot of focusing there. Stop that. So that was the first attempt with the check valve, and the siphon, or the I didn't have this up part here, so the head of the water may have pushed the check valve open, so that didn't work. So then I went to this other check valve with the spring removed to try and let air in, and that's not working. The next thing I think to try is to take both of those out and put a on this first bend, replace that with a vacuum breaker, the one that kind of has like a little hat looking thing on top of it, and it's got like a 90-degree bend in it. I think that's the next step, but I'm no plumber, obviously, as I would have done this on the first try most likely if I was a plumber. But yeah, so then if that works, this piece of pipe will be above the water level in the IBC totes, and then I can set my pump just on an electric timer, and when it comes on, it'll pump the water, and when it shuts off, the water will not siphon or flow out. It will stop. That is what I'm trying to do. So hopefully we will find out when this vacuum breaker gets here, because nobody has one in stock in person. Great.